Hi viewers, we are the Queen TV, we are in Rwanda. So we saw very many things from the YouTube, from very many websites saying that Rwanda is Singapore of Africa. So we are so curious just to come to Rwanda to see whether what the people are saying is true. That's why we made this big journey to come to Rwanda, but we didn't just come to take picture of Kigali. Obviously, Kigali is a very clean city among of African countries and African cities. So Rwanda is so clean and so secured. So we made this decision to come to the Rwandan countryside. So we stay here in the village to see whether the Rwanda is like a Singapore of Africa or what the people are saying are not true. So we are here in Rwanda and villages. We came to the Nyagatare district. I think sector they told me is Runiaga and say like that. So we are here. We are just come to see if the way we are seeing Kigali, where we seeing the people of Kigali, and if they are like these people of the countryside, they are like the same. So let's travel and see if the way how the settlement, how the people are living, the infrastructures in the village, and so on and so forth. So let's travel and see. Here. You see, now, so people here in Rwanda they greet Muraho, which means that is the local greeting. Guys, as you can see, the way how people are living here in the rural areas, in the rural settlement, in these remote areas, you can see very many houses, but I just try to see if you can find here the hunt house. I see people are living in the plant settlement. Just looking to see if I can get hunt house, but there's nowhere. This settlements like it's a city. It looks like a city. Look at this house. It is in the city. Look. Look at this. Look at this. This is done by people, not the government. For a village. Look at the transport. This is the lodge. Look at this. Oh wow, you can see everything around is so beautiful. Look at people who are walking around. are so friendly. Look at this house. Look at this road. Rwanda is so clean, so secure. People are just walking their activities. As you can see, there is no more means of transport. You find the road is so big. There is no more vehicles. This is in the remote areas, so the cars are not many. See, there are very few, as you can see. It's a remote. This is a truck. Oh my God! You can look at this public car. This is look at these beautiful cars that transporting people connecting to the Kigali city. So as you can see, this area before 1994 genocide against Tutsi in Rwanda, this area was not having any settlement as a national park, but because of good governance and just settling people, removing the congestion, so the government decided to bring people here. Now, as you can see, it is a good place. There is development. This is a public car, as you can see, it's parking here. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at this house. Oh my God. This is not Rwanda. This is the second Singapore that is in Africa, but it is Rwanda. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh my God. Look at this house. Let's continue to have and see. Look. We're still worrying about the sentiment of this country. In the village of Rwanda, countryside, in the Gatare district, eastern province of the country. We are in the eastern region of the country. Mixed farming, some where they keep very many domestic animals, what as you can see, cows, sheep, sea houses. They are so clean. You cannot find a house which is known having ownership. The way how people of Rwanda are developing themselves within this shortest period of time after genocide, it's amazing. You can't expect it. I went sometimes to Uganda and I traveled some parts of the villages in Uganda, but I find people are there, they are poor having this kind of living in the hunch and these houses are common in Uganda, some parts of Burundi and other parts of the West African region. But Rwanda is so nice. So look at this house. Look. It's up from the village. Look at these houses. Look at this house. Rwanda is so clean. It's so the transformation is just running at high rate according to other East African countries. Look at this house. So, as you can see, still covering about how look at this environment. Just taking part in the environmental conservation. This is what we call what they do. It's they get in the program. The government has, which is called the program here. Many population, many communities live together, plant the trees, cleaning the country, where this part of of the village also, they take part of that. And where they just call out data people of agroforestry. That's why you find the country is so clean. As you can see, country is clean, and you can see, look at this post. Look at this post. It's so amazing. Also, we have looking about, this is the road that is connecting Rwanda. The border is 15 kilometers going to the border, and this is the place. See the name of the place. See, it's a village. It's a village. So look at these houses. Look. This is from there. Look. So Rwanda is amazing, the transformation. Yeah, I can salute the governance of the Republic of Rwanda. As you can see, the village has the public rights, where they find the rights on the road. During the night, you find the road, here the places having the right. There is no darkness. The country is always in the right. So, Rwanda is developing at the high speed. As you are seeing, Rwanda is clean everywhere. The forest is everywhere. Environmental conservation. These are banana trees, as you can see, alongside the road. And as you can see, another thing I have just come to see, people of Rwanda, there's no one who can find taking a motorcycle, having another one without helmet. I think this is it's just a policy of government where the motorbike must be accommodated only a driver and one person, which is not common in this East African region. So Rwanda is so smart in every aspect of life, especially for the socio-economic development, where the social the development is part of the priority of the country. As you can see, look at this scenery of this country. It's green, and I think this is one of the strategy, one of the aim of the country, just to make the country green, smart, and clean everywhere. So I was just trying to show you how this country is clean and how it is developing. Rwanda is not developing the cities only, but also there is a place of rural development where the rural areas are also, these tracks you are seeing, they are coming from Kigali, going to the border of Pakitumba, which is nearby this area. I think it's almost 15 kilometers coming from here, this village where I'm touring now, going to Uganda. So they are just reporting, they are going just to report some, I think it's petroleum products, I think, because Rwanda is a landlocked country. I think the importations are a lot, and it is still developing. You see now, it was almost 31 days, 31 years left after genocide against the Tutsi, where this country will, basically this region, this region was just a national park. There was no road, there was no anything. But as you are seeing, infrastructures are everywhere. You see look at this smart road. are going to Kigali, it is almost like 30 kilometers. It is very far. I just chose to come to this area because it is a remote area which is far from the city. I want you to see. Look at this. Look at this school. Look at this smart school, which is found in the remote area. Look at this town. Look at this. Look at this house. Look at this. Because the government has given the security to people, the people also they are working hard so that they can develop themselves in all aspects of life. That is to increase the household income and looking the way how they can fight against poverty, where the government of Rwanda has placed the government policy of helping these people who are just living in poverty, which is called VUP. This VUP is very important, this government, because it facilitates these people who are too poor. So it means that if you are living in the middle income, you have to try other means to do something right so that you can continue to increase your capacity. Because what the government is saying, we are giving you security, so wake up and work. So the moment you work, absolutely you have to get income and you develop yourself. So for those who have the raw capacities, there are some government fund that is given those people. And the VUP, which is vision program, helping those people. That's why we find very many people in this region or in these areas of the remote. It is very difficult to find someone who living in the ranch, living in those grass-thatched houses and whatever. So people are rich, they are living in the smart houses. Look at this house. I want to show you. Huh? Look at this house. Look at this. Look at this. Huh? Look at this. Look at this. Huh? Look at this.